To the next topic. Bronny versus Bron. Woo! We got to talk about this. Because y'all out here killing this little dude who's now a young man, going to be a man. I ain't protecting him. When he of age, he can take the criticism for that. But y'all killing him not for what he is. Y'all killing him because y'all don't like his daddy. Y'all mad at him because he too close to Jordan or surpassed Jordan. So y'all like, oh, we can't get him. We can't stop him. He in this 20-something year. He's still balling. He on steroids. Look at him. Look at his jaw. Look at his hairline. Look at his bumps. Do he got braces? Like y'all so mad at LeBron for just killing y'all expectations. Remember this guy had the highest expectations coming out of high school and exceeded them. Not met him. Hey, how you doing? He's like, hey, shut up. I'm better than that. Called himself the king before he was in the league and became the king. Y'all mad at LeBron. I am not no LeBron like Stan either. I'm not a Stan to anybody. Maybe Carl Lewis. But the point is, why y'all hate LeBron so much? Whatever. The dude ain't never been arrested. It's a lot of speculation of stuff he's done. I would love to live a life of just speculation. And that's happened to me before. People have lied on me. People have falsely accused me. And that's me. Imagine LeBron. Lord. It'll be these trying to sneak in here. Lord. And he ain't stepped in it yet. Y'all got to get his due salute. But instead of saluting him, y'all middle fingering his son. Y'all acting like his son, as a freshman, couldn't blossom in the NBA to, I don't know, Patrick Beverly? I don't know. Some defensive, like Drew Holiday type? Really? Y'all trying to tell me this dude can't make it in the NBA? Look at me. Really? He can't make it in the NBA? He shouldn't even be allowed in the NBA because he ain't ready yet. That's how they draft? That's how they get undrafted? No, you ain't never heard of development, a project. Oh, we see a future in him. Oh, because his daddy got a lot to do with it. Your daddy got a lot to do with you. It's just your daddy ain't famous or your daddy ain't the king of something. So you ain't got to deal with the criticism. That's the only difference. But your daddy made you and LeBron made Bronny. What's wrong with that? So listen to Joy Taylor break it down because she made some very interesting points. Let's go.
Here's the reality. Nikola Jokic is the greatest basketball player walking the planet right now, right? He is not LeBron James. He is the best basketball player on the planet. He ain't LeBron James. There's like one other guy that we think is better than LeBron James, some people. His name is Michael Jordan. So the expectation that LeBron James Jr. would be as good as LeBron James is silly because I don't expect Jokic to be as good as LeBron James. For him to get away from LeBron James is not possible. Not only are you named after him, you are playing the sport that he was either the best player or the second best player of all time doing. Of course you're going to be compared to your father. And I don't like to speak on men's business, right? Because I'm not a man and I don't like when men speak about women's business. Y'all know what you're talking about. So I'm going to speak from my perspective. I feel like my perspective on these kinds of relationships with men and their sons is that men and their sons tend to go through this space where you want to break away from what your father had planned for you. You want to pave your own way. You want to prove yourself as a man. You want to separate, right? Like this is an experience I have observed men experiencing. I am not saying that because I am not a man, so I'm solely speaking from my observation. You all tell me if I'm wrong, that this is somewhat of a common experience regardless of what you do, whether your father is LeBron James or not. You want to make your own way. So I very much empathize with where he's coming from and what he's saying. Because of the sport he has chosen to play, which is basketball, which his father played at the highest level possible, he's never going to separate from some level of expectations. Nor is he going to separate from the fact that we are going to assume in some ways that he is there because of his father. The only way that he can put any kind of separation between him and LeBron is through his work, through what he does. That's all you can do. And if you come out and have a great career, it's not, if you get drafted at all, if you play any time in the NBA at all, that's a massive accomplishment. My brother is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Both of his sons play football. If they get drafted at all, that is an incredible accomplishment. To be drafted in any professional sport is an incredible accomplishment. Forget all that. To play D1 basketball is an incredible accomplishment. We're talking about 1% of 1% of 1% here. So to put these crazy expectations on him is unrealistic. It's always been unrealistic because I don't expect Jokic to be LeBron James. I'm just interested in seeing what he does with his career.
All right, I love it, but you didn't stick the landing. Stop that. You ain't doing that job, and you ain't gonna be up there saying, I'm just interested in seeing how his career goes. That ain't how they pay up at Fox or ESPN or anywhere. Shoot, Brinks. Nobody paying you to be like, oh, are you interested, huh? No. So I know what she's saying, though, and I get what she's saying. Y'all know me. I ain't want to hear the part about man and woman because it's no different. Why was people so blinded? God dang, can y'all ever just see the forest from the trees? I know they say you can't see the forest from the trees, but can you? I can. It's a big ass forest. It's a lot of trees, though. Give you an example. She's like, oh, well, this is a man thing. Bronny and Bron, he want to break away. No, you don't. You ever met Jerry Jones? Oh, y'all haven't met him, but y'all heard of him, right? I met Jerry Jones, obviously. Played for Jerry Jones. And you know who next to Jerry Jones? Every time I see Jerry Jones now? This little dude. He's bigger than Jerry, though. Younger, though. What's your name again? Steven. Oh, nice meeting you, Steven Jones. Oh, he didn't want to break away from daddy? Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all acting like LeBron. Look, LeBron the king and he a billionaire. But guess who also a billionaire? Billionaire. Jerry Jones. And his son had expectations, and guess what? You got two things to do in this life. No matter what comes your way. Your mama or your daddy alcoholic. Either you're going to be an alcoholic like them, or you're going to be like, hell no, I ain't going to do no alcohol and drink like them. You're either going to go to it or you're going to go from it. Go away from it. To it, away from it. Stop making it seem like that's a man decision or a woman decision. It ain't no different. Oh, you don't believe me? Oh, my God. I wonder if Oprah was Joey's mama. Would she want to say, I'm going to build my own media empire? Or would she say, Mom, can I run Harpo? The point is, it ain't got nothing to do with you being a man or woman. Just wanted to get that out the way. The point for Bronny is this. You always gonna hear about your daddy. And that's the way it was intended. We lost that way. Old school, Old Testament, old society. You remember? Like when your last name got you in the dope. We in this world now where we were like, no, don't care about your last name, or oh, nepotism is bad. No, it ain't. It's the best. It make your ass work because you know you forward thinking. You try to hook up the itty bitties. Nepotism bad. Whatever I got when I'm gone is theirs, and you better use it up and take it to the next level. It's a relay. Life, civilization, humanity is about a relay. And I'm in lane 1. It's called Wiley. Right? No matter how it goes, it starts with expectations. Thank you. I hated growing up with no expectations. Your mama had 2 kids at 17 and 19. She from Compton. You ain't gonna be nothing. What? What? Beat my mama and them up. Beat that whole generation up. They ain't achieved what they could have. Now I got that name, and that name don't mean anything. I want that name to mean something, so I'm on a mission to go make that name mean something. Then when it happens, you want me to now act like that ain't something special? Somebody need to get to little Bronny and be like, look, dog, you better accept the wave you riding on and surf it. Surf it. That don't mean you ain't doing something. That don't mean you ain't adding to it. But use it. Your daddy put in work. The James name in Cleveland before LeBron, let's just say, wasn't there the same it is now. It wasn't up. It's up now. Come on, man. Let's not make this about anything else but your daddy got you in position. Born on third base is a blessing. Don't mean you're going to have to falter. People always say that. You're going to be a brat. You're going to mess up the empire. Or. Look at the Walton family, all them sisters. And then Cronkey going to marry one of the Waltons. Next thing you know, they got trillions of dollars. Like, what? We need to get out of this psychology. And I think it's an underserved conversation. Now, I'm black, underserved growing up, so I think it's a black conversation. It ain't. The Latinos talk the same way. Anybody broke think the same thing. Man, they over there got hooked up. You go to a STEAM university. I went to Columbia, and I realized, stop lying on these rich kids. These suckers work. They just ain't going to the league. Suckers work, man. All them kids that I knew from college, Jesus. Black, white, no matter what, if they got up in there, and most of them were affluent, they still flying. Daddy done been good. Hey, son, you my co-pilot, right? Yes, Dad. Well, take the wheel, damn it, I'm tired. I'm tired. That's why it's in the word retired. I'm tired again, I'm done. Retired. And then all the passengers in the back, who's flying this plane? Oh no, he was born on third base. He didn't get us up here. Yeah, shut up. Man, look, I wish my daddy was balling out of control. I certainly would have taken it to the next level. Oh, no, you wouldn't. Yes, I would, because I have seen too many people do that. Why is this narrative that if you from the bottom, you so hungry, you going to do it? Oh, I don't need nobody else. This is what Michael Irvin was saying about his son, who's a rapper. And he was like, dog, what you doing? Like, you rapping about stuff you didn't even go through. We grew up in gated communities. Like, chill, relax. It's like Drake, how Drake went from singing to the girls and all these men on your nose, oh. You know, Drake at first, he was like, hey, you know, women, I got your back. I know how these men act, right? And then he went, I'm gangster. Shut up. Like, even Lil Wayne told Drake, chill. Y'all got to understand, it's okay to hook your last name up. It goes like this. Expectations create standards, right? And once you have those standards, you create a culture. Your name is a culture. It's supposed to be subculture at minimum, right? Because that's how you create legacy. Growing up, as soon as I heard the name Rockefeller, I was like, oh, you rich? You got something? You doing something, right? To this day, Kennedy, James, LeBron, Bronny. So Bronny, relax. You ain't gonna escape the criticism that comes no matter where you go. Michael Jordan's son is still getting criticized. One, because you can't play basketball like your daddy. Two, why you ain't just following your daddy's footsteps? Everywhere you go, they're gonna say something. So stop trying to make them say nothing. That's a Wileyism. Everywhere you go, they're gonna say something. So stop trying to make them say nothing. Keep it going, Bronny. I got your back, big dog. All I want him to do is accept his greatness. He already got born into greatness. Just be great at whatever you do. If it's basketball, good. I think you can make I keep saying W. Freud, I think you can make the NBA and be a dude. I do. Everybody in the NBA ain't for buckets, you sillies, stupids. Oh, he don't get buckets. And Tony Allen was getting buckets. Tony Allen was out there eating. Y'all better stop playing with me. We'll see. All right.